I get back.
No, look at this one.
Those are my
Japanese variant of the Japanese tree. It is the first premium, though. I must say that we finally finally got a premium, and it had to be Japanese. I was kind of surprised. I thought it was going to be something like Germany, and how they were going to get like a Italian fighter. Who knows? Maybe this is just the only premium. I wouldn't be surprised if it is, though, because this is still in early development. Like, this isn't a finished game. I hope you guys know that. It's still in the process of being developed, you know. So the game is not finished. It's not nearly as finished as any other game, anyway. So this is the only Japanese. This is the only. Well, it is the only Japanese premium, and is the only premium of the game. The Hurricane Mark II for the British is just Hurricane Mark II. It is not a premium, so therefore it is just Hurricane Mark II. There's nothing, special about this one. It's just the same as the Japanese, except not British. The specs are a lot, I wouldn't say a lot different. It's basically the same. Maximum speed 340, range 600, surface ceiling 36,000, and then you go to, hold on, you go to the British, oops, I gotta keep clicking the wrong thing. As you can see, range 600, ceiling 36,000, speed 340, it's nothing too different. And, they don't really put too much detail into each plane. As you can see, if we go here, it will say the exact same thing. So it is it's not much of a big difference. I mean, it is interesting that we see it on the Japanese side, or tree, I should say, Japanese tree. But I was kind of expecting something more, because, as you can see, if you go to realistic, it's only on these two maps, and those two maps are basically dead. New Guinea is it's really inactive. It's a huge map. No one is really on it. Same as the other one. As you can see, it's taking so long to update because there's usually no one on there. I mean, if there is, they're probably noobs, so it's never too fun. Same thing for historic. Sure, there's going to be 5 or 6, but honestly, no one really wants to play with only 5 or 6 other people. But arcade, obviously, you have your arcade players. That's how you grind. Honestly, I recommend you grind on realistic because every kill you get is doubled, and if you don't die, you'll double your double. So whatever you just doubled your kill adds on again. It will get doubled. So 2 times 2 times 2. This plane is very fast, faster than the British Hurricane Mark 1. Thank God for that, because the same thing says, oh yeah, it's fast, but it's not fast. They messed up with the stats on that, obviously, because they're not too into that, let's get into the stats type of business. But that doesn't mean they aren't growing from that. It's very fast, but it's also very weak, and so that can really cause effect if you're really trying to, go hardcore and do all those maneuvers. By the way, it is also maneuverable. It is very maneuverable. I found it really, really easy to keep up with planes, but I also found it really, really hard. It's worth 5,000 gold, so literally you'll have to buy the $5 gold pack, or 3 of the, or no, 5 of the $1 gold pack, and I don't think you want to do that, so just $5. Man, oops, don't want to see that. Nothing much. It's got, I keep saying it's got 20 millimeters. Same thing on the A6M3, and No, I lied. It's not on the A6M3. It's actually on the KI61. Wait, is it? Am I being stupid right now? Yeah, no, it's not. Maybe it is. Hold on. No, it's not. Okay, so wait, no, it is. It's just this color. It is. It's alright. I would definitely not recommend this plane if you want to buy any other plane. I would suggest getting the other Hurricane, which is basically the same thing as this one. It's a Hurricane Mark II. It's the exact same thing as the Japanese, nothing really different. Yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I have a couple of clips here and there to show you what I was doing in the Japanese version of the Hurricane, as you can see right here. It's very fun. If you're looking for something fun, just to, duel around with, I highly suggest you get this. But if you're going to be competitive and grind XP, this is not the plane. It's definitely not the plane to be grinding XP in if that's exactly what you're trying to do. It is the worst plane to be grinding XP in because of how useless its armor, its weapons, and speed is. It is fast, but it's not fast enough. Therefore, this plane's actually pretty bad. Alright guys, let's hop right into the video. Peace out. I'm going to have music playing, and you guys just enjoy the rest. Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay, never mind. Also guys, if you don't know, one person asked me, how do I get gold? How do I get it? I have so much gold that I'm getting from going on historic and arcade, and I'm XP, sorry, and I can't grind enough. Well, I'll show you, I will lovingly show you a way to get it. Now, there's a new, setting they put in that allows you to get double XP no matter what, and that is in realistic. If you don't know, realistic now, not before, but now, every time you get from ground kill to air kill, you will get double the XP. So say I get 5 kills, that means I get 500 XP if I was to play historic. But since I'm playing realistic, I get 10,000. Now, if I don't die, because remember, the game still adds up that double XP you get when you don't die in historic or arcade, so it's going to do that. So, what it will do is it will double up the double. So instead of 10,000, I will get 20,000. So, if you're looking to grind XP, I really suggest you do realistic. It is literally the best way to get XP and convert more gold. As you can see, if I go here, I have 440 gold. It's because literally been grinding on realistic, and that's also why I'm good at realistic. It's just half the time I'm on realistic. You'll get a lot better when you're in realistic. It's just more physics are a lot better. Also, I will say it is hard to get kills and survive, because if you do survive, it has to be the whole game. You can't die, otherwise the double XP, the double XP will not work. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you guys. Enjoy the video. Peace.
Jeffrey, what's that you have in your hand, boy? Pass it over. A telegram. Oh dear. Seems someone has been biting me. Fetch me my trousers at once. No, not those. Those are my time travel trousers. Those are my tea trousers. That's it. Those ones. My fighting trousers. Biting is what they all say, and by Harry they might be right. This is hip-hop, not an Elvis night. Shelve this professor impersonation. Let it end now, it's impertinent waiting. You seem a reasonable chap, what you need to do is rap and not parody chap-hop, cause that's not proper, just not cricket. Put away your ukulele or I'll tell you where to stick it. I don't like your tweed, sir. Will teach you the professor's ready. Not. Let's see who strikes the loudest. Lou. Put on my fighting trousers. I've got super producers and fans that play me. You have a granddad's moustache and a ukulele. Don't look around, sir, I'm speaking to you. Roll up your shirt sleeves, Queensberry rules. Never test professors with the cleverest wits. Let's settle this like gentlemen armed with heavy sticks on a rotating plate with spikes like Flash Gordon. And you're Peter Duncan. I gave you fair warning. When this George Formby clone is performing, audiences go home before he begins talking. A new career might be more rewarding. I'm a bright Brighton peer, your rap's Piers Morgan. I don't like your tweed, sir. Will teach you the professor's ready. Not. Let's see who strikes the loudest. Lou. Put on my fighting trousers. I've not seen you at ciphers or workshops with kids or gigs, dear sir. You're not worthy of this. Sold out to Coca-Cola, used for a trend, and that means you're banned from using a pen. Hope it's safe to assume you won't do it again. Set foot on my stage and get ruined again. Be out, Mr. B. I set the egg timer. There's not room in town for two gentlemen rhymers. Leave town by the end of this instrumental. Yours, etc., etc. Sincerely, and so forth, Professor Elemental. I don't like your tweed, sir. Will teach you the professor's ready. Not. Let's see who strikes the loudest. Lou. Put on my fighting trousers. Sorry, I'm sorry, Jeffrey, but it gets my goat. Gets my dander right up. Gets my dander right up. Bloody told him. No jazz solo. This is supposed to be a diss song. Jeffrey, get off the drums.